This one is about standing up for yourself. Selves. For some reason, I don't know when, but it ain't cool to stand up for yourself. I noticed in the mainstream, whatever, I don't talk to people, I don't have a lot of friends, I wouldn't give a fuck if you, it's the upbringing from my era, it's unheard of. It's our programming, let's say, not their programming. I was unprogrammed. They tried to program me. I was ripped off, black marketed at Disneyland, stamped June 12th, 6/12/1961. Garden Parks Hospital, supposedly. Dr. K. Kearns supposedly cut my head with a knife when I was born. You hear it all. I had to hear it all my life. Didn't really give a shit. It's just, the people that are telling me these stories watch Dark Shadows as the world turns. They're totally news 24/7. All that's programmed to the bone. That's our upbringing. So you get away from the parents because we don't really, there's parents and then there's kids. Now the kids it's up to us to regulate the other kids. So standing up for yourself is a big deal. And that Kyle Rittenhouse shit really taught me a lot about. And then I see there's skateboarders involved. How embarrassing, and they're on the wrong end of the fucking stick of the river. Of course, they have been ever since fucking late 80s. Anyway, we could pinpoint that later. No big deal. It fell apart. The wheels got super small. The pants got super fat. And now that we've seen it, just go back and forth. Pants skinny. Everyone falls in. Everyone falls in line. Obey. What the fuck are they? Sarcasm. Sarcasm. I thought no, it was real. They live real. For real, and that's the world we live in, and all this shit was happening to me. The 2013 tour, it was an Iron Fist cancels my fucking contract a year early, just like Deadboy did. Gonna be out of work. It's Christmas time. Just got home from the tour. It's February 7th, and my chick is about to have a birthday on February 8th, and we're together pretty new, and for a while. We've known each other off and on, but we actually moved in together for probably 4, 5, 6 months. New at the time. And then, so I was going through all my stuff, and I was really bummed she was on my tour. I was like, fuck, I got canned at Christmas time. Fuck. I let it go. I shrugged it off. But I really started reading. I read different books, spiritual, looking for answers all the time, and this guy Brian gave me the Tao, D on the T, and wow, and then how great is that sticker? It's the shoe that never came out. How killer is that? Anyway, it's a rare one. Anyhow, so I was reading it, and the greatest perfection seems watch how many times I'll tell you real quick. Mike Ness backwards is Snake-o, and he's been in my life in punk rock since punk rock times forever. So and we all were around each other back then, and Social D was distortion of all the bands. It was like TSOL and them, basically were the best bands. But there was a lot of good bands at that time. So it was no big deal to talk shit on Mike Ness, especially if you went to the Alano Club during the 90s when he disappeared from the scene. And that's where he was, at the meetings at the NA and the AA, at the Alano Club. It's like a imagined bar, but it's dry. And then there's a bunch of devil-worshipping regulars that fish on kids, or fit new, fresh meat, and sponsor them, and regulate them and run them around and get free work off them and all that kind of fucking shit. So I read this, and I end up getting arrested that night because I got online and I I got the batshit crazy because of the OC Weekly. I got right up in that. Then I'm on the news, all because of this. And putting it into action to show you how much I really believe it. So it's 1945, atom bomb, TNT. That was one of their first songs. So we all used to mock that. I learned the chords, because it was good. He fucking played him, stole his first, second bass player, Brent Lyles, the one that was on everything with him in the early days, stole from me, from the Sharks. And then I started political crap. I let it go. We just let that shit go. I didn't fucking cry about it. Then he stole 2 bags. I let it go. No big deal. You get another bass player, another guitar player. There's more out there. Chick leaves you. There's more out there. Is anyone telling you that? Hey, it happened for a reason. Probably, let's just let it happen and then roll with it. So that's how I roll. It's 1945, page 45. How many times does Ness come out? The greatest perfection seems imperfect, and yet its use is inexhaustible. The greatest fullness seems empty, and yet its use is endless. Krishna Soy's kid. The greatest straightness looks like crookedness. Okay? The greatest skill appears clumsy. The greatest eloquence sounds like stammering. Joe Strummer, strummering. Restlessness overcomes cold, but calm overcomes heat. In their record, heat, hot heat, didn't yet white heat. The peaceful and serene is the norm of the world. Norms. When the world, 46, when the world is in possession of the Tao, the galloping horses are led to fertilize the fields with their droppings. When the world has become Taoless, war horses breed themselves on the suburbia. Wade Walston, star of Suburbia, bass player of the Bombs. There is no calamity like not knowing what is enough, fans. Everyone. There is no calamity like not knowing what is enough. There is no evil like covetness. Only he who knows what is enough will always have enough. Reading on. 47, which is DP. Without going out your door, you can know the ways of the world. Without peeping through your window, you can see the way of heaven. The further you go, the less you know. Thus, the sage knows without traveling, sees without looking, and achieves without ado. Learning, 48, this is the one that took me out, where I had to fucking follow rules. Learning consists in daily accumulating. The practice of the Tao consists in daily diminishing. Keep on diminishing and diminishing until you reach the state. Another state of mind of no ado. No ado, and yet nothing is left undone. To win the world, one must renounce all. If one still has private ends to serve, one will never be able to win the world. And that was it. I didn't know that it was okay to take checks. It was dirty money, but I could have figured it out. But I panicked. I was like, it bothered me, and I was really following this, and I just fucking. And then after I did it, I was like, I don't think they'll take me serious, because I was like, that's too much. I quit everybody. I didn't think anybody would even care. The next morning, I'll fix it up. I'll call chicken. Nope, that's when I realized social media is not a joke anymore. That was the turnaround. That's when I was here when all that shit started, watched it happen, whatever. And Freaka Zola, next thing you know, I'm fucking, I went to bed. Had a Charles Bukowski poetry reading scheduled in Germany. I was hoping that would turn into a tour, and I could make a living off that and just go from there, maybe get a European band. I don't know, I was trying to figure, fuck it, because everyone went batshit crazy on me the next day. I got arrested that night. They blew in my windows that night at midnight, my chick's birthday. No one talks about that, no big deal. She's just not one of the CIA girlfriends they've always thrown me. That's why they all came after me. They didn't like it when we hooked up. It was got to keep them separated. So it's a little bit bigger deal than most people know. I mean, look at, I got kidnapped. Nobody even wants to talk about it. Or what? What do you mean? My kid's kidnapped right now. They killed the other one. What? What else is on? Nobody likes anything for real. That's a program. That's a program. And you gotta break that shit. You gotta kick. Or you don't, what? Temporary fucking existence? Does that sound? And then you gotta fucking pay for all the fucking bullshit. And you're too stupid to fucking repent. You gotta call it uncool or what a good, but look at yourself. Huh? Are you wearing spandex? Black spandex? What do you, your cool fucking stretch pants? Fucking CEO of Hurley with your tight t-shirt and your brand new Vans. I mean, you all look the same. You want to look the same. Fucking robot world. It's the Twilight Zone. Fucking five-body fucking people. I want to be her. I want the games, Game Boy. And now all the kids only know this shit. They can't live without it. What would you do? If I were God, I would do what Jesus wants to do, because I would trust that would be that was the one that listened. And the other one that got away, it might just have to go imitate its mama. About 10 more years or 8. Peace, love, and Bobby Sherman. God bless.